Alright, today I'm going to make a whole bunch of chicken breast. I'm going to start by making the chicken that I'm going to make for my dinner, which is right now. I'm pretty hungry. And I have all this chicken here that I want to just go ahead and prep. And what I'm going to do is just grind all this chicken down into like all chicken burgers. Now, the reason why I like to do it into chicken burgers is because I like to take the machine and put all the little sauces and herbs, spices and vegetables, whatever, and then incorporate it inside the chicken so it's well seasoned and all that. Instead of cooking a chicken and then putting seasonings on top of it, when you grind the chicken and put the herbs and spices and all that stuff in there, oh man, it really incorporates in there. When you cook the chicken and eat it, it's so flavorful. It's so much easier. And plus, when you make chicken patties, they're so much faster to cook. So that's what I'm going to do today. I need a plate here, kind of. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to use this plate to do my prep work. And this will probably be a longer video because this is actual cooking here. This is not a quick smoothie or anything like that. And I really have to cook all this chicken because, you know, I just don't want it to go bad or anything like that, and I don't want to freeze anything. So if I cook the chicken, it'll last a few more days, and it'll give me a chance to eat it all. So I'm just going to go ahead and wash up all this chicken and make sure it's all nice and ready to go. Alright. Okay, I need a knife. Any knife will do right now. I'm going to pick out this piece of chicken here. Okay. So, I picked out this piece of chicken here. It's the smallest one. And now I'm going to go ahead and kind of measure what I need here. And so when you do meat choppings and stuff like that, you can't just take the whole thing and throw it in, you know what I mean? It's like you gotta do a little bit of prep work here. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of chop the chicken up a little bit. You can also firm it up in the freezer for a few minutes, but most of the time it's not really necessary for me. Now my goal is to make 4-ounce chicken patties. 4 ounces of chicken is about 120 calories of chicken breasts anyway. There's no fat on here or anything like that. You don't have to do exactly what I do. I'm just showing the process. If you want to leave the skin on the chicken, you feel free to do so. I have Vitamix for health purposes. You know, because I was so unhealthy for so many years. I think I've had enough Mickey D's and Burger King and all them. I had enough of them. Like, I still eat them on occasion. It's still, you know, it's okay to have trash food, but, you know, I used to eat that virtually every single meal and in infinite quantities. So let me change this to ounces. So I used to have all the Big Macs and the Whoppers and, man, all that stuff. That's good, 4 ounces and change. But what I can do is I can make actually 8 ounces in a single shot with this machine. So, all right, about 8 ounces. I wonder how much more this is. 10 ounces. All right, so I'll make 5-ounce patties. I'd rather just do the whole entire chicken. So yeah, I used to eat, you know, burgers and fries. I used to eat them like, man, I'm not talking about no dollar menu stuff. Man, I used to get like the Whoppers. I used to get 2 or 3 of those. The Wendy's Baconators, all those things. Man, I used to eat those like crazy. I'd order like 2 of them. Of course, you know, hey, you want supersize? Yeah. I got everything in the sodas, whatever. Well, I like Diet Coke back then. I still like Diet Coke. But I got Diet Coke, and everybody look at me, well, why'd you get the diet stuff? It's like, well, because I like Diet Coke. But here's a kind of a sauce that I really like to use. This is called Jerk Marinade, Walker's Wood Jamaican sauce. This is excellent and extremely spicy. If you don't like spicy food, then you should get the mild. And even then, it's kind of spicy for certain people. But that's really, really good stuff. I'm even gonna go a step further and add a little more of these herbs and spices. Boom. And I even have, that pepper kind of looks crappy. I'm gonna throw that one away. Yeah, I gotta use some of these peppers are starting to like not look very good. Here's a Scotch bonnet pepper. It's like a habanero pepper. I'm gonna cut the tip off. Ah, I dropped my knife. Ah, told you I'm a kitchen buffoon. I'm gonna cut that bit of it off because I had a little bit of mold on that tip. So I'm not gonna use that. So I'm just gonna cut the tip off, and yeah, this one's been seeing better days. I gotta clean the rest of them and freeze them, and I'll use them over time. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and go with. Do I have anything else? I know that the marinade by itself is extremely good, and that's what I'm gonna stick with on this. But I'm trying to see if I have any. I have jalapeno. I don't want to put any more peppers in there. Yeah, I got something. I got this here bit of carrot that I had used before in a salad. But I think I'm just going to go ahead and put this in there, and it helps to as like a filler. So I'm just going to go ahead and put all that stuff in there. Let's just add in the a bit of bulk to the chicken here. And I'm just throwing stuff in here. This is kind of just winging it. So we'll see. We'll see how that turns out. And get rid of this stem with the little moldy spot on there. All right. So, okay, this is going to be 8 ounces of meat itself and whatnot, and that's the important part for me. Or 10 ounces. I mean, 10 ounces of the meat. And so I'm just gonna use like a speed. Let's see, speed 2 or 3. It's gonna be 2 or 3, somewhere around there. I kind of like a nice coarse grind, but I might have to do a little bit higher speed for the carrots there. And I'll get tamper, and I gotta get my spatula ready. If I can never find these things outright because I keep moving them. All right, here we go. And then I need a bowl. I need a bowl to put this stuff in. Excuse my noobness here. Had another bowl. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna go ahead and use this bowl. Just a bowl to put the meat in. Okay, so let's get going with this. Speed 2, and then just grind it down. You don't want to do it for too long because it'll heat the motor up. Okay, I think that's pretty good. I might need to do like a little bit more of the sauce. Yeah, let me punch down this this piece right here. It's kind of like trying to escape here. yeah. Okay. Now that's good. I just, ooh, no, a piece of chicken fell out. No worries. No worries, just get that punk back in there. Okay, so that's the grind. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put that in the bowl. Now, if it's got some chunk in it, it's good because that's what I want. I want a little bit of chunk. Otherwise, I would have just chose a higher speed on the machine. Stay still, please. Okay, I'm gonna do my trick here, and hopefully this stays. Okay, neat little thing there. So I use the little lid plug sometimes as a stand for the tamper. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this and just go ahead and put that in a bowl. Let me zero this out. So I just want to take half of it and then make it into a chicken patty, and then take the other half and make it into another one. So as you can see, it's mashed up pretty good. There's some good chunk in there still, especially the carrot. The carrot's got good chunk. There's a nice actually chunk of pepper there. That's going to be a really nice bite. It's going to be a spicy bite, a spicy bite. But that is basically how I make the patties. And I'm going to repeat this process. I'm going to do it off camera because it makes no sense to watch the same exact thing. I mean, you know what I mean? It's and whatnot. So I'm going to do the same exact thing for the rest of the chicken, except I'm just going to use like different sauces. So I'll just show you the sauces. I'm not going to use that sauce. Yeah. All right, maybe. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to make them all the same. When I have to think about something for more than like 10 seconds, it's just forget it. Just do the same thing. And it tastes so good anyway, it really doesn't matter. So that's it. I'm going to go ahead and cook these, form them into the patties and cook them up. And then I'll do like a mass cook and keep them in the refrigerator so that way I can just heat them up. And that's it. Just rinse and repeat. And you can see that the machine does everything without any issue. So that's it.